Okay, here we are. So this is the Medicare Supplement, also called Medigap plan chart. And I like this chart a lot. It explains it really well. These are really easy to understand once you know what you're looking at. On these Medigap plans, the government mandated these so that every single insurance company offers the exact same plans, no difference. So it's really nice to know that every company has the same plans. They're labeled letters A through N, and those are the plan types. So for a plan G with one company is the exact same plan G with any other insurance company out there. So today I want to go over plan N, but I think explaining plans F and G really help out when I'm trying to explain plan N. So let me start with plan F. Historically, plan F was really popular because it paid 100%, as long as you're in the US, 100% of all the gaps or holes in coverage that original Medicare through the government did not pick up. People would pay a monthly premium for that plan F, but they knew they would not get any bills in the mail for medical care. They'd be covered 100%. So it was a lot of peace of mind there. Fast forward to January 1st, 2020, and they basically phased out plan F for new people coming onto Medicare after January 1st, 2020. So no longer there for new people. Luckily, plan G is very similar, almost identical to plan F. You can see it's all the same, except for right here, there's a blank spot. That's your Part B deductible. Plan F paid that, plan G does not. What it is a $233 out-of-pocket deductible per year. Once people hit that out-of-pocket of $233, it basically turns into what a plan F was, where everything is covered 100% as far as your medical coverage. So I like to call that the new Cadillac plan, because that's kind of the most coverage you can get now. Now, plan N is a good option for a lot of people. I guess first off, for new people signing up, it is usually $20 to $35 a month cheaper than a plan G. And even for people that have been on the same plan for a long time, let's say someone's been on a plan F or plan G for 10 years, and their premiums have gone up a little bit every year, well, that adds up, and now they're paying quite a bit for their plan. If they're healthy enough, they can rewrite to a different plan, and a lot of people are picking plan N. So here's what it is. Here's plan N. Let's start with how it's similar to a plan G. Both of these plans have to pay in that Part B deductible, like I talked about, of $233 a year. So you still have to pay that in on a plan N. We'll go up here. See these two stars? That is a Part B copay. If you go into a doctor's office, the doctor's office can charge, not always will, but they can charge up to a $20 copay for office visits, whether that's your primary doctor or specialist. And they can charge up to a $50 copay for an ER, emergency room visit. If the person is admitted to the hospital after that, they waive that $50 because then it gets lumped in with Part A and it's covered 100%, but it can be $20 per office visit and $50 per ER visit. Last but not least is this blank spot at the bottom here, Part B excess charges. Now, what is this? It doesn't come into play very often, because for doctors that accept Medicare, that are on Medicare Assignment is what they call it, they accept Medicare Charges. About 95% of doctors, last I checked, accept Medicare Charges. But if you did happen to go to someone that does not accept Medicare Assignment, you can still go there, but they can charge 15% over what Medicare allows for that service. So that 15% over gets billed to you, gets passed on to you. So we don't see that very often right now. Most doctors do accept the Medicare Assignment. My only fear for that one down the road is I do hear that some doctors' offices say that Medicare doesn't pay enough. If that gets worse and worse over time, who knows, in 10 years, maybe more doctors won't accept the normal Medicare charges and more doctors will start charging that extra 15%. But for now, it has not really come into play a whole lot. So that's the major differences. You still do have to pay in that $233 deductible. You can have small copays for office visits, $20 for a normal doctor's office, $50 for ER visit. And lastly, you could earn into those Part B excess charges. So overall, it's a really good plan. It's growing in popularity for sure. It might be right for you. Please ask me for a quote. I can quote both plan G and N and see what the difference would be for you, and you can kind of make a decision on that. We do offer about 30 different companies, and you can choose whichever one you like best. But that's plan N, and I hope you learned something and you have a great day. Call me with any questions. My phone number is 308-455-6270. Thank you for watching today's video. Hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions, give me a shout. Otherwise, stay tuned. I will be putting out more educational information about Medicare. Thanks.